There's a unique heartbreak every gardener knows, stepping outside in the soft light of dawn, tea in hand, only to discover your precious seedlings have been destroyed overnight. The air is cool and still, but your heart sinks as you take in the damage. It's a moment of quiet devastation, one that feels deeply personal, as if nature itself has betrayed your trust. The bean plants you nurtured from tiny seeds are now riddled with holes, their once vibrant leaves chewed and tattered by unseen pests. You remember the care you took in planting them, the excitement of watching them sprout, and now, all that effort seems to have vanished overnight. The garden, which was a place of hope and promise, suddenly feels vulnerable and exposed. It feels like a silent massacre, a violation of your trust in nature. The culprits, slugs, snails, or cutworms, leave little evidence behind, just the aftermath of their nighttime feast. You kneel down, inspecting the ruined seedlings, searching for answers, wishing you could have done something to prevent this loss. We invest so much hope, time, and care into these plants, nurturing them day after day, only to see it erased in a single night. It's a reminder of how fragile our efforts can be, and how quickly things can change in the garden. Panic sets in as you wonder how to protect what's left. The urge to act quickly is strong. You want to save your garden to shield it from further harm. You find yourself standing at a crossroads, weighing your options, feeling the pressure to make the right choice for your plants and for the earth. Do you reach for a chemical spray, hoping for a quick fix, or is there a better, more thoughtful way to respond? The decision isn't easy, especially when you're faced with the reality of loss and the desire to prevent it from happening again. This is the crossroads every gardener faces, choosing between quick fixes that promise immediate results or a gentler, more sustainable path that requires patience and trust in nature's balance. It's a test of your values and your commitment to the land. The Amish have quietly chosen the latter for generations, relying on natural methods and a deep respect for the rhythms of the earth. Their gardens flourish, not in spite of challenges, but because of the wisdom and care they bring to every season. When gardeners spot the first signs of pests, chewed leaves, discolored stems, or tiny insects crawling on their beloved plants, panic often sets in. The urge to act quickly is strong, and the promise of chemical pesticides becomes almost irresistible. Store shelves are lined with brightly colored bottles, each one advertising a quick fix, a guarantee of perfect pest-free plants. It's easy to believe that a simple spray will restore order and beauty to the garden, erasing all signs of trouble overnight. The initial results can seem nothing short of miraculous. Pests disappear almost instantly, and leaves regain their flawless, vibrant green. Gardeners breathe a sigh of relief, convinced they've found the solution. The garden looks healthy and thriving as if the problem never existed. But beneath this surface victory, a hidden cost emerges. Chemical sprays don't discriminate. They kill not only the pests, but also the beneficial insects that help keep the ecosystem in balance. Ladybugs, bees, and other natural allies vanish, leaving the garden eerily quiet and vulnerable. Over time, the pests adapt, growing resistant to the chemicals. This forces gardeners to use stronger products and spray more often, creating a cycle of dependency. The soil, once teeming with life, becomes depleted and lifeless. Plants struggle, and the garden loses its vitality, trapped in a never-ending battle. Treating the garden as a battlefield, where every insect is an enemy, overlooks the true nature of a healthy ecosystem. Pests are often just symptoms of deeper imbalances, not the root cause of problems. A thriving garden is a living community, not a war zone. Real, lasting health begins with nurturing the soil and supporting plant vitality. Instead of masking issues with chemicals, we must address the underlying causes, building healthy soil, encouraging biodiversity, and working with nature, not against it. John Kempf, an Amish farmer, faced failing crops despite using every recommended chemical. Desperate, he studied soil science and saw soil as a living ecosystem. He split a field, one half with chemicals, the other focused on soil health. The chemical side struggled, the soil-nurtured side thrived, untouched by pests. Healthy plants, it turned out, could defend themselves. Pests and diseases were symptoms of poor soil and plant health. This revelation led John to teach others how to break free from chemical dependency. His story proves that nurturing soil life is the real solution. Healthy soil grows resilient plants. Plants have their own immune systems, just like us. When nourished by rich soil, they produce compounds that deter or repel pests. Weak, nutrient-starved plants are easy targets for insects and disease. Pests are opportunists, attacking only when plants are vulnerable. Healthy plants create complex sugars and proteins that most pests can't digest. The chemical industry profits from the myth that plants are helpless. In reality, nature equips plants with defenses, if we support them. Our job is to feed the soil, not fight every pest. By building soil health, we empower plants to protect themselves. The best defense is a thriving ecosystem. The Amish have long known that healthy soil is the key to healthy pest-resistant plants. Their secret? Compost, layered from kitchen scraps, garden waste, and manure. Compost isn't just fertilizer, it's alive with microbes that unlock nutrients for plants. Before planting, they work compost deep into the soil, creating a rich foundation. This proactive approach prevents problems before they start. Healthy soil improves structure, water retention, and root strength. The Amish invest in soil life, not chemical quick fixes. Their gardens are resilient by design. It's a simple, sustainable practice that works year after year. The Amish also use aromatic borders, companion planting with strong-smelling herbs and flowers. Many pests find their host plants by scent. By surrounding vegetables with basil, mint, marigolds, and nasturtiums, the Amish create a confusing mix of aromas. Pests struggle to find their targets and often give up. This method deters rather than kills, protecting crops gently. Marigolds, for example, repel nematodes and add beauty. Interplanting herbs like basil with tomatoes can even improve flavor. Aromatic borders attract pollinators and beneficial insects, boosting garden health. It's a natural, effective way to reduce pest pressure. The garden becomes a diverse, resilient ecosystem. For cutworms, the Amish use a brilliantly simple solution: cardboard toilet paper rolls. These tubes, pressed into the soil around seedlings, form a barrier cutworms can't cross. The method is easy, zero cost, and biodegradable. As seedlings grow stronger, the cardboard breaks down, enriching the soil. No chemicals, no waste, just practical protection. This approach embodies Amish resourcefulness. It's a temporary shield that gives seedlings a fighting chance. Once established, plants no longer need the barrier. Sometimes, the simplest solutions are the most effective. The Amish secrets are simple, rooted in respect for nature and common sense. For generations, they have relied on time-tested methods that work in harmony with the land, rather than against it. Their approach is not about shortcuts or quick fixes, but about patience, observation, and a deep understanding of the cycles of life. Anyone can apply these principles, no matter the size of your garden. Whether you have a sprawling backyard, a small balcony, or just a few pots on a windowsill, these natural techniques can transform your growing space. The beauty of this wisdom is its adaptability and accessibility for everyone. Start by feeding your soil with compost and planting aromatic borders. Compost enriches the earth, providing essential nutrients that help plants thrive. Aromatic herbs like basil, mint, or marigold not only add beauty and fragrance, but also help deter pests naturally, creating a balanced ecosystem in your garden. Use cardboard collars to protect young seedlings. This simple trick shields tender plants from pests like cutworms, giving them a strong start. It's a small effort that can make a big difference in the health and survival of your crops. These small steps have a powerful impact. Over time, you'll notice your soil becoming richer, your plants growing stronger, and your harvests more abundant. The garden begins to flourish, reflecting the care and intention you've invested. Try it in one bed, add compost, plant marigolds, use cardboard collars, watch as your plants respond with vibrant growth and resilience. Even a single raised bed can become a thriving example of natural gardening in action. Observe the difference. Healthier plants, more pollinators, fewer pests. You'll see bees and butterflies returning, ladybugs patrolling your leaves, and a natural balance restoring itself in your garden. You'll spend less on chemicals and feel more connected to your garden. The satisfaction of nurturing life with your own hands, using natural methods, brings a sense of peace and accomplishment that no store-bought solution can match. Gardening becomes about nurturing life, not fighting it. Each day, you'll witness the quiet miracles of growth and renewal, and your garden will become a sanctuary for both you and the creatures it supports. Share your results and inspire others. When you pass along your harvest or your knowledge, you help build a community rooted in sustainability and care for the earth. Together, we can grow healthier gardens and a healthier world. By returning to these natural practices, we create spaces that nourish our bodies, our spirits, and our communities. It all starts with a return to natural wisdom, a simple, powerful choice that can change your garden and maybe even your life. And if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss more natural gardening secrets.